Alrighty, y'all. Welcome to Joe's Retro World. Today, we're going to go through and take a tour of Joe's Retro Corner. This is number 8, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's check it out. A lot has changed. I love going back and looking at my old videos just to see how much has actually changed. First thing, of course, I want to go ahead and show you the table where I do pretty much all my videos of showing, new devices, new consoles, whatever I've got, new repairs. This is the table I do it on. I love my little table with its Dia de la Muerte tablecloth that I got from Walmart real cheap. And then, of course, the table I've had for over 20 years now. I got it from Walmart a long time ago. And actually has mine and my wife's initials on there. And, of course, over here, to start off, going from the left to right, this is a filing cabinet that I found outside in the trash. Somebody threw it away, and it was very ugly. So I just brought it inside, painted it, got it all cleaned up and pretty. Went ahead and took the handles off, and they were real easy because they just had a couple of screws right here on the inside and comes right out. And as you can see, I have everything organized. I saved my change, and then I go ahead and put it all in penny rows so I can know how much I got. But of course, I got my wallet, my knives, pins. I got some adapters over here for the Sega Saturn PlayStation 1 to use with my HD Retrovision cables. And of course, I love coloring. Yes, I'm 43, but I love to color every so often just to relax, clear the mind. So I get a coloring book and color. It doesn't matter what it is. Just something to relax with. And then down here, this is where I keep my controllers for pretty much all my systems. I do have another controller drawer over here, but that's for the excess. This is what I actually use. This is one controller basically from each system. I need to go ahead and remove this because I don't no longer use the original PlayStation 2 controller. I use the new Retro Fighters Defender. I use that for my PlayStation 2 and 3 now, and 1. So all in one saves me time and space, and I don't have to use my original controller and break it. As you can see, I love Retrobit. They got all kind of badass controllers. See, I got the Sega Genesis one here. I even got the Dreamcast version. Yeah, so next I want to go ahead and buy maybe the wireless Super Nintendo, but for now, I love my original controller for the Super Nintendo. Got the Nintendo one in there. Down here, I got games for my PlayStation 4, Sega Saturn over here, and some Xbox 360 games. Let's see what else. I got a sealed game somewhere, brand new, but it's all good. Down here, I got my miscellaneous stuff. This is extra headphones, wiring, any AV cables that I might need, chargers for my systems, additional butt connectors, anything like that. Just small stuff that I got and I saved up. Don't want to get rid of because I never know when I just might need it. And then over here, I have my Dia de la Muerte clay ashtray that, of course, I don't use because I don't smoke. And then I had a friend of mine, he sold me his iPod, right? Apple iPod, AirPod, something like that. I don't know why I'm not saying it right. But then I have a fossil right here also that I found on my job when I was working surveying. Actually looked down and saw that it was red. I was like, that doesn't look like caliche. But it was actually a fossil. So I got him that. And then over here I have my watches that I do love watches. I do love the way they look and fit all the time. Sorry about that. Get a better angle. There you go. And then of course I have I love rocks. So when my wife found these, she just brought them to me. She was like, I just thought they were so beautiful, and they are. Look at that. I got some more fossils out there, also of petrified wood. Now right here are the speakers that I use for my Xbox 360. I got it hooked up. That's them full blast. They do a great job for what I need them to do, which is just be hooked up and run with this Xbox 360 to this Dell LCD monitor here that I found in the trash recently. I did a little video on it, It is a VGA monitor. It's hooked up to the Xbox with the VGA cable, and then I got the other cables back here. Now this shines this is a black light, and it makes my stuff glow over here. Makes everything glow at night. It looks just so beautiful. And then over here I got some pictures and paintings. This is a cheap little Zelda 3D effect portrait my wife got me. That painting right there has been hand painted and colored by a friend of mine, Wendy, from my last job that I used to be at. Yeah, she knew I love Rick and Morty, so she made it for me. And then let's go over here. Look around. That's another deal that I'm with there. Little made out of wood that my wife got me from her job also. Somebody brought it in and gave it to her because they knew I loved it. You can't see that too well. Let me get the glare out of the way. That's an original Nintendo poster. I went ahead and framed it because it was just beautiful. I had to frame it up there. Somebody on Reddit said it was off, and it is. It's to the left about a millimeter. So I can't get it no more better than that. And then of course I love oil paintings, so I've had these already for almost a year. I went in garage sales and got them. Got them for like $5, $10. Got a beautiful one from the Vietnamese couple that gave me that one back there. And they gave me a whole bunch of stuff. Got another painting over here that I got from a garage sale. That's a picture of my mom and dad, and that's actually me. I was, look at that. I was 1 day old, y'all, born in that house on the floor. This is another 3D little, I don't know what you call these, but my wife got them for me. They were given to her, so she was like, I thought you would like them. Yeah, they're beautiful. And then, of course, I got a knife that I just always keep over here because it was just a beautiful knife that was given to me for review. So, over here, I mounted my... Let me lower this volume down real quick, because that is extremely loud. But yeah, I was running out of room, so I just put my PSP right over here. I got it hanging up with door stoppers. Yeah, door stoppers is the only thing that's holding it up. See? Just set it there. Cable's in the way. All right. Yeah, so it sits perfect there. I love it. And then my monitor here is an LG Ultra Gear 24-inch monitor, I believe. Yeah, 24-inch. And I got it mounted to the wall with this big old bracket. But it allows me to pull it forward a lot. I mean, it extends out a lot because it'll go all the way to right here in the front so that it's not so far away. So when I'm playing the game, I can sit, you know, 1.5 feet, 2 feet from it and just be sieging beautifully. I love to play Rainbow Six Siege on my PlayStation 4. I use a controller, of course. I'm not cheating on. I don't be a cheater like those other people. And then right here, as you can see, this is my handmade little stand that I made, where I got all my systems, my controllers, not my controllers, but my consoles, all nice and organized. I built it myself, and I didn't do too good of a job, but it's holding up. It's holding up for about 2 years now. And as you can see, I got the course the Xbox 360 here, my Sega Genesis Model 1 that's region locked, and then my Japanese Sega Saturn. I love it. I use the action replay so I can play American and Japanese games, of course, with no problems. And then my Dreamcast over here that, you know, with the GDMU emulator, disc emulator in there. This I love because I can always add and take games away and all, but no problem. I highly recommend that you do this. And plus, this one came from eBay. This was a clone, a cheap clone, and it was $59. And then I told them I was having problems. They gave me 50% back, and shoot, it's been working ever since I finally figured it out. I was putting it in wrong. That's what it was. And then if you go down one more step, you can go to the next shelf where I got all my PlayStation stuff. And right here, of course, my PlayStation 1. I got my PlayStation 2 Fat right here with a Slim seated on top. And then my PlayStation 3 Girl Slim over here. And this is the PlayStation 4. And it's mounted with little brackets back there. Those are mirror brackets. Those hold mirrors at cheap motel rooms and all that. And it's strong enough to where two on either side holds it up perfectly. Makes it look like it's just, part of the shelf. I love it. I love it. And then if we move down over here to the third row, you can see I got an original zapper with the mouse. That mouse goes to a Super Nintendo for Mario Paint. Oh, and then my son gave me a little arcade miniature. You can actually push it. Yeah, I like that. Over here, I have my cassette tape, brand new, in the case. And I also have an anime tape that I bought from eBay just so I can have a Blockbuster VHS case, just have one there. And I recently got the Super Game Boy camera. And then also I just got the Super Game Boy 2 from Japan. I ordered it. And it was crazy because it got stuck in a hurricane. It showed up 5 weeks later, almost 6. And I had canceled it with the guy who was selling it. And they ended up giving it to me for free because he was not supposed to be selling stuff from Japan on that app. So yeah, it actually benefited me. But they paid him his money. I tried to offer my money too, but they said no worries. Just keep it for free. Keep it or throw it away. Yeah, it was trippy, man. And then of course I just got this Super Game Boy camera. I mean Super Game Boy camera, and I didn't know it worked with a Super Game Boy. It was too cool. I made a video showing that. So yeah, that'll be coming up soon. Next couple of weeks, you'll be able to see that. And I also got a Game Boy Pocket. And when I got this Game Boy Pocket, it came in this beautiful case. And I didn't know that this was the Play Loud series. This is how it came. Came with a little cardboard, batteries and stuff. So it was nice. It was a beautiful, beautiful case. Really shiny. Perfect. And it's a perfect way to display my Game Boy Pocket now. And down here I got my Wii. It's been jailbroken and modded, so that way you can play whatever game you possibly want on there, from the Wii games all the way down to 8-bit, and even thinking Atari games. If you think you can play, shoot, man, it plays them all. I love it, and it's all wireless controller with no lag. So yeah, get your Wii, jailbreak it, and start gaming, fools. Shoot, yeah. Over here, I have a Super Game Boy Advance. Still works. Been modded, of course, with all kind of goodies. I love it. Screen, buttons, everything. And then right over there, I have a Nintendo NES Advantage that I cleaned up and bought for $13. I just got it because I just wanted it. It's very common. You can find them anywhere from, like I said, maybe $10 all the way to $30, dude. It just depends on where you get it from. But there's a lot of them out there. Don't just grab the first one you see. Go out there and do your research and get the cheapest and best looking one from that sales, And then of course this is a Nintendo top loader. This came out the same time around the Super Nintendo, and the sales for the Nintendo were, of course, joining because everybody was buying the Super Nintendo. So they redesigned and put out this new Nintendo to get sales. So not too many of these are out there. There are a few. You should be able to find them, but of course now the prices went up a lot. Luckily I got mine for free from my mother-in-law. She gave it to me because she was like, baby, I can't get it to work. And so all it was it just needed a new RF adapter. I got 2 of them, of course, and they both work. And I don't ever play it because I have my regular Nintendo over here that I got, that I like to use with composite from the side, and it gives me a much better, looking picture than with just RF that the top loader gives you, because it doesn't have composite line on there. It sucks, man. They cut that out. Don't know why. They should have put it with stereo sound, but they didn't. They went backwards, even though this is more reliable, because this one you got to push it in and move it around for it to work. This one you just put your game on the top and boom, it works pretty much every single time, as long as it ain't all dirty. Just like a Super Nintendo game. So yeah, I have all those there. And then down here, I got a Super Famicom from eBay. And when it first came, it said it was delivered, but it wasn't actually. They actually threw it on my back porch, and I didn't even know. That's crazy. They threw it over there, and I thought that it was lost. Maybe someone stole it, but nah, it just turned out that they never bothered with letting me know that it was in the back porch. Yeah, the UPS man didn't want it stolen. Over here, I have my modded and working game gear. I didn't put an IPS screen, but I did put a new shell and glass screen. As you can see, it's very nice and pretty. And over here, I have my Nintendo DS. That's the regular DS Lite, DS XL. Oh, let me go get my other DS. I got the new Nintendo 3DS Galaxy Edition that's missing. It goes right there in that slot. Alright, I forgot that one. It was charging over there. I wanted all of these turned on so that you can see them all working, but I figured you don't need all that. Just looking at them is beautiful enough. And of course, I got original DMG back there that I cleaned up, and I put a new screen, but it was the wrong screen because that's designed for an IPS kit, which gives you more screen than a regular DMG screen does. So yeah, that's why it has that white line around the DMG. And then of course down here is my modded DMG with IPS screen, rechargeable battery, solid brass buttons from Boxy Pixel. Just looking beautiful. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful game system. And then I got a Game Boy Advance SP here that I modded also with the IPS screen and a new clear shell and everything. And I just got this Game Boy Color. Got this one when I got the Game Boy Pocket. Now, unfortunately, this one is so beautiful, I'm not going to mod it. I was. And I was like, but after playing it for a little bit, it really is beautiful. I don't know if I really want to mod it or not. So, let me know in the comments if I should mod it or if I should keep it original because it works and plays perfect. Looks really pretty, y'all. Looks brand new. The guy kept it, he said, in the closet. I believe him. Yeah. So, I might not mod this. It just looks too pretty original. Let's put this down here. Let me turn this off because it's extremely loud. Over here, I got my Game Genie that I got, and I'm not even sure if it works, but it lights up, so we're going to leave it at that it works. And I got a shark tooth from the Texas State Aquarium. Down there in Corpus Christi, Texas. Went to visit. It was okay. I do get a little sad seeing animals locked up like that. It kind of sucks. They're in prison. And of course, my Nintendo tag, 50-cent piece. Has JFK on there. That's real currency, United States. And then I have my VCR DVD combo right here that works perfectly. I'm actually using it right now. So let me turn it off. It says bye. That's nice. And I got the vodka, Dan Aykroyd vodka back there. Skull, and I got water in it with alcohol, so bleach. So it just looks pretty. And my little Dia de la Muerte. You can tell I love Dia de la Muerte, so I got them everywhere. Little lowrider working car. My Nintendo 64 that I got from a crackhead. Yes, y'all known this story before. My old subs know this story of how I went and got the Nintendo 64 and the PlayStation 1 from him, both. And the PlayStation 1 wasn't working. I needed to solder the little contacts for the plug. And then the Nintendo 64, all I had to do was clean it up. But it worked perfectly, so I've kept it. I got a couple of games, Glover and Tony Hawk with Star Fox 64. I got all those three there. You can see back there the crow's nest of all the cable wiring there. That's a lot of wiring. It's a lot, y'all. Man, it's a lot. Okay. So we're still at it, and I still got more to show you. But another 5-10 minutes, y'all, at the most. So here is a little cabinet where I got, of course, my big old Toshiba 36A43 Tiba sitting here. It's running S video right now with the Sega Saturn. Excuse me. Down here is an electrical component switcher where with this helps switch between my Wii, Super Nintendo, PlayStation 2, and what else is there? I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, and PlayStation 3. Yeah, all those. So they switched it through my digital converter. I just push a little button right here in the front, and it just switches the feed. It's quite nice. And right here, this is my drawer for all my repair work, my screw kit that I use. Right here, I use this. I got this from Walmart. $15 altogether, $14.99 with $15 and some change. And man, this kit has saved me a lot of times. I mean, a lot of times. Got a brush in here so that when I'm cleaning systems out, I can brush the dust away without breaking stuff. Extra charger, extra cords, soldering iron, tape, flux, more flux. Always have flux. You can never have enough flux when you're doing soldering work. Here's my Phillips screwdriver. I also got a straight edge, straight one. This is a heat gun. This always comes in handy when you're doing more electrical work. You can heat shrink, plastic around it, keep it safe. Got my clippers here and pliers, everything I need to do all my work properly. It ain't the best looking organized, but it does the job. Let me turn that down. Okay, over here. Dropping some stuff. I gotta be careful. Over here, all my VHS tapes. Oh, there's that tape. Yeah, it's a brand new, never opened, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 13. Yeah, it's brand new. I got it for $1 at the garage sale. I'm just gonna keep it. Maybe somebody will want it one day and I'll sell it to them. But these are all my VHS tapes. And I don't like all the Disney stuff, so just got a few of them. Over here I got a brand new VHS tape, completely sealed. I think you can get these off of Amazon still. I'm not too sure. I got it at the garage sale for $1. Okay. And then over here I have my drawer, more stuff. I cleaned this out just for this video, so you want to see how cluttered it was. This is remotes for my Toshiba VCR TV, DVD combo TV. My Toshiba, I got a DVD player that's in the closet. This is a VCR TV combo I have. I believe it's RCA. This is the remote to that. I got them all here. I use these own cable cords to tie everything up to make them look even better. Here are all my chargers for my Apple iPod, your Nintendo new Game Boy Advance SP and Game Boy Advance, I think. No, SDs. Yeah, the new Nintendo 3DS I'm talking about. That's what that is. Sorry, y'all, got so much stuff that it's hard to remember everything. I don't use my Wi-Fi for my Xbox 360, so I went ahead and put the unit here because it was breaking. Yeah, it was breaking right here. Sorry about that. It broke there, so I just got to put it up. Maybe one day I'll use it. Got the RF controller so I can control the color on this top one right here. You can see it change colors. Turn it off and on. That comes in handy because you never know when you just need to turn everything off, or if you need to turn everything on. Oh man, okay. Moving on up. Up here, I have my little rat that I got. I can't remember where I got her from. I don't know if it's a garage sale or not, but she's up there chilling. I love my little stuffed animals. I got a hat from a job company that I used to buy parts from. And then now that's my new job right there, Stewart and Stevenson, where I work at. I got my Polaroid camera over here. I got that from my wife. I got my Sega Game Gear bag with games on the inside for the Sega Game Gear. Got a lot of games, I just don't play it. And this is my complete in the box Nintendo Entertainment action set. Has everything you got in there, looking all brand new. There's a video out there of it. I'll put it in a link in the description. I got my baby Grogu. Got two of them over here. My wife called him Baby Yoda. Almost went crazy. I'm trying to explain to her that no, that is baby Grogu, not Yoda. And of course, George is just chilling there. Right, George? Yes. And I got some little towels that my wife brought me from her job once again, and they fit perfect with my motif. So I had to put them up. Yeah, I had to. Excuse me. And right here, we're getting close to the end. This is my Dell E773C Dell CRT monitor. She's nice and fat. She's a 16-inch diameter screen. Okay, 17 inches total with the body and everything. I use it with my Sega Dreamcast right over there. That's feeding it through a VGA signal. And then down here is my coup de grace, my creme de la creme, my Ikigami. This is Ikigami TM2090RH broadcasting video monitor. This is just a beast of a monitor. It's 20 inches diagonally. It is just super sharp, super beautiful. Let me get this Wii remote and make it, there you go. So you can just see how beautiful the picture actually is. That's the Wii through component cables. Just awesome. Sorry, y'all. Sorry to cough. I was like, I can't cough in front of y'all ears like that. And my little PlayStation 2 limited edition Tekken 5 Hori original controller. Joystick. You can hear it's real mechanical parts in there. I love that micro switches. The buttons, they're not the best. They're not arcade quality, but stick up makes up for it. I can change them out if I ever want to, but I don't. Want to keep it original, just the way it is from the factory. So, and then these are my Logi speakers I got from Walmart. They're like, I think $50, I believe I paid for. They turn off and on right here. You got the volume control, and these things rock. These things just blast. So if you want to sit there and have an arcade experience, then those speakers will give it to you, because down there is the subwoofer, and that thing just be bassing, just boom. Yeah, you sound like you in the game, just going with it. Yeah, I like to have my action turned up, full blast. And not least, I got also a BB-8 over here that my wife gave me. Still works. He's remote control. That's a little cheap remote that he has there, going forward and back, left and right. And it's cool. He struggles on the carpet, but outside he rolls good. I just don't like to use him because I don't want him to get broken apart. Ain't that right, BB-8? This is my deal of the Method cup that I got from Ripley's Believe It or Not shop here in Dallas, Texas. I went to visit it. Enjoyed myself. Got my little safety cone from work. Great job, people. Yes. And my Thermo King cup. My Thermo King cup. My Star Wars cup. And it changes colors. When you put hot water, it changes. It's so beautiful the way it does it. And I've had it for 5 years, and it's still going strong. Still strong, y'all. All right, we're almost to the end now. Over here, I have my Corsair headphones that I use for my PlayStation 4. I've had them for 3 years, and they still sound and work beautifully, like brand new. Over here, I have DVDs, so I can chill, watch some DVDs. Got the soundtrack to Rick and Morty. I sit here and jam out to that on some days, just getting drunk and enjoying myself. Got all kind of classic DVDs. Then down here, I have all my games for the PlayStation 2 and 3 and my Nintendo and Super Nintendo games. Still got some original cases, like this one for my Nintendo, regular Nintendo. And it has I even have this one right here, the black case, yeah. And yeah, they're not that rare, but it's still nice to have. This Double Dragon game is really hard. It's fun as heck, but really hard, just like that Nintendo game. And of course, I got my GBA games there, Game Boy Advance. And down here, I have my old style phone. Still works, y'all. I tried it on the landline. Still works. Of course, the Atari from a dollar store. But yeah, and least but not, oh, let's see. This is my gaming chair. I've had it for, ooh, man, 5 years and it's still going strong. Yes, I know Bakugama, Bakugan blanket is there. That I have no idea how I got that, but it was there one day and it's never left. Yeah, yeah, it's never left, y'all. So I appreciate you sticking out through the whole tour. I know it's a lot, but there's a lot of stuff I had to show you. I mean, I have a lot. I've been collecting for almost 3.5 years, 4 years now. Slowly but surely, just ordering stuff, finding it on sale, fixing it up, making videos about it, and just enjoying it. Enjoying this retro world. Enjoying all my old and new subscribers that have been there throughout the hope since I started. So I appreciate that. I really do. But okay, y'all. I hope this encourages you to go out there and make your own retro corner and customize it the way you want with the games that you want, the systems you want, the look that you want. I hope to see a video of it soon. All right. So until next time, peace and much love from Joe's Retro World.